Hi guys, welcome back.
I invoke my right to challenge the captain as per the code.
What? The challenge is thrown!
Spoiler alert. The most dreadful villains in Star Wars might be making a covert comeback, according to a significant Easter egg in Skeleton Crew. The newest installment in the Star Wars film and television series, Skeleton Crew, has already established itself as a distinct narrative within the brand. Skeleton Crew generally concentrates on pirates, in contrast to the Jedi and Sith storyline seen in many Star Wars stories, especially Star Wars films. The latest episode of the new series, however, hinted that the Sith might actually play a part in Skeleton Crew, which might have significant ramifications for the Star Wars universe. Between Return of the Jedi and Star Wars The Force Awakens, Skeleton Crew takes place in the New Republic era of the Star Wars universe. Even though Palpatine's return is quickly approaching, Skeleton Crew is closer to Return of the Jedi. Therefore, the Sith should be quite inactive during this time. What else might this important Skeleton Crew Easter egg indicate? The new planet of Skeleton Crew seems to have a Sith past. Lupa kept several secrets, the secret lair of Tak Renod in Skeleton Crew Episode 5. A brand new planet was added to Skeleton Crew's expanding roster of worlds in Episode 5. Although Lupa, the recent addition, has obviously been transformed into a spa resort, it is obvious that something far more sinister is hiding beneath the surface. According to SM-33, Lupa, also known as Demon's Rest or Battleworld, was once a far more terrible location. The notorious pirate Captain Tak Renod has his hideaway hidden on the planet, suggesting that the underbelly is still there, but hidden by a stunning spa. Jod notices runes carved into a wall, which are a far more subdued sign of this part of Lupa. The Sith language, Katat, is used to write these runes. Although the precise meaning of these runes is still unknown, they strongly suggest that this planet has a long history of being associated with the Sith. This could imply that people on the planet are still connected to the Sith's past in some way, possibly even adhering to its doctrine. This may be a very serious update, considering how obviously wealthy and powerful many of the people on Lupa are. The Sith have long been involved with the galaxy's influential people. Darth Sidious is only one illustration. Although seeing the Sith language in a setting like Lupa, at least as it appears in Skeleton Crew, can seem startling, this isn't a very novel insight into the Sith. The Sith have long circulated among the highest levels of society in the Star Wars galaxy, whether they are politicians at the top levels or the extremely affluent, as demonstrated on Lupa. The most notable example on the Star Wars screen is Darth Sidious, Palpatine. Palpatine was a well-liked senator even before he seized power in the Republic Senate, which eventually led to his appointment as Supreme Chancellor. This was presumably made much simpler by the fact that Palpatine was a native of Naboo. Naboo was a modest yet beautiful, if not slightly opulent, planet that was renowned for both peace and the arts. It's conceivable that Palpatine started mingling with the galaxy's most powerful individuals long before he actually started his scheme to seize the Senate. Additionally, Palpatine utilized his connection to the banking clan to further his Sith agenda, which was best demonstrated in Star Wars The Clone Wars, when Rush Clovis was inadvertently pulled into Palpatine's larger scheme. Oddly, Episode 5 of Skeleton Crew also revealed that the banking clan was on Lupa. Even if that might just be a coincidence, it would be strange if Star Wars made that connection arbitrarily, especially because the Sith runes are also present. Furthermore, Palpatine is by no means the only Sith to have such a function in the galaxy. Indeed, the banking clan was also known to have ties to both the Legends character Darth Tenebrous, who was Plagueis' master, and Palpatine's Sith master, Darth Plagueis. The Sith's grand plan, a centuries-long endeavor to eliminate the Jedi and the Republic and guarantee that the Sith would control the galaxy, even heavily relied on this tie to the banking clan. Clearly a direct link to Palpatine's final scheme. This is noteworthy, even though it's unclear if Star Wars canon will follow this trajectory. Is Skeleton Crew preparing for a Sith comeback? These runes may indicate much worse things to come. In Skeleton Crew, Na-Nawood is observing Sith runes. The issue still stands. What does the emergence of Sith runes on Lupa signify for the greater Star Wars galaxy as well as for Skeleton Crew? As previously stated, the Sith Eternal were already working on Exegol at this time because Palpatine's impending return was already planned. These runes might theoretically be connected to the Sith Eternal and the scheme to bring Palpatine back to life. However, it appears far more possible that there is another Sith link taking place on Lupa, given how old the planet is. Of the two possibilities, this one is also far more thrilling. There might be something far more sinister hiding behind Lupa's stunning exterior, especially considering that it is both a haven for the rich and a planet closely associated with the galaxy's most prominent pirates, Captain Renaud in particular. Specifically, this might portend a return of the Sith. Given the future Star Wars films, such as Simon Kinberg's enigmatic Star Wars trilogy and Rey's rumored Star Wars film, Star Wars New Jedi Order, this could be very intriguing. In a way, the Sith had already returned in the second trilogy, but Palpatine wasn't exactly following the Sith rule of two at that time. Furthermore, Snoke and Kylo Ren weren't truly Sith, despite their adoption of a master-apprentice relationship. Maybe Skeleton Crew could uncover or set the stage for another Sith plan, and Lupa is the key to it. Naturally, this is all hypothetical at this point. However, it's evident that Lupa has some Sith ties, which might have intriguing ramifications for both the future of the Star Wars galaxy and Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Thanks for watching.